Our project transfers tools and methods for habitat mapping from the Lake Superior Reserve to the entire St. Louis River estuary. The goal is to better understand the effects of climate change, flood events, and remediation and restoration efforts on the habitats of the St. Louis River estuary. Hello, I'm Howard Veregin, Wisconsin State Cartographer at the University of Wisconsin, and the lead on the project.
And I'm Kirsten Rhude, Stewardship Coordinator at the Lake Superior National Estuarine Research Reserve and Collaborative Lead on the project. The St. Louis River Estuary runs along the boundary between Wisconsin and Minnesota in the Duluth-Superior metro area. It's an important ecological, cultural, and economic resource, and is the largest U.S. tributary to Lake Superior. In 1987, the Great Lakes Water Quality Agreement designated the 12,000-acre freshwater estuary a Great Lakes Area of Concern, or AOC, due to the legacy contaminants and disturbances. Since then, many remediation and restoration activities have taken place to restore fish and wildlife habitats and improve water quality. Regional estuary restoration plans use habitat maps prepared in 2002 for the Lower St. Louis River Habitat Plan. The boundary of those maps is shown here in green. Our primary user, the Habitat Work Group, is working to update this plan and has identified a need for new tools to help identify and prioritize areas for future restoration and conservation.
The Lake Superior Reserve is currently developing a habitat map within its boundaries, shown in black on this map, but this only captures a portion of the estuary. This project will transfer the mapping processes developed for the reserve to an area of about 57,000 acres, including wetlands and adjacent uplands spanning the lower 21 miles of the St. Louis River below the Fond du Lac Dam. It is the area outlined with the solid blue line in this map. Our goal is to develop methods that can be used in other locations and at regular intervals to eliminate change over time.
We've assembled a diverse team for this project. In addition to Howard and me, our team includes our technical lead, Jeffrey Thompson, and Elena Boyko from University of Minnesota's U-Spatial. Drone support for the project will come from Christy Nixon at the Natural Resources Research Institute at the University of Minnesota Duluth. Additional GIS support is being provided by Ann Bushhouse at the Wisconsin State Cartographer's Office. We also have two ecological consultants on the project. Carol Reschke is a plant community ecologist with 40 years experience in the Great Lakes area. And Kelly Beester is a plant ecologist with experience surveying and restoring wetlands in the St. Louis River estuary.
The project has four main outputs. The first is a high-resolution GIS-based habitat map of the St. Louis River estuary. Output 2 is a documented, publicly accessible workflow used to create the map to help meet the need for a repeatable workflow. Output 3 is a change analysis between the habitat maps in the 2002 Lower St. Louis River Habitat Plan and the new habitat map. The final output is a system-wide webinar sharing project results, lessons learned, collaborative processes, and opportunities to transfer knowledge. Our project leverages work done on the Lake Superior Reserve Habitat Map in 2023. This includes the development of a field guide for the NERRS classification system and the collection of over 1,000 training site polygons in the summer of 2023 by students and consultants using a mobile field maps application.
Our end users, the Lower St. Louis River Habitat Work Group, is a collaboration of natural resource management professionals with representation from more than 30 organizations in the Twin Ports region, including municipal, county, tribal, state, and federal agencies, as well as private and nonprofit conservation groups. Each group brings specific knowledge and expertise that contributes to the collaborative effort to prioritize estuary habitat protection and restoration projects. This group is updating a 20-year-old habitat plan for the estuary, including 2002 habitat maps like the one shown here. Parts of the estuary have changed substantially in the past 2 decades following a 500-year flood event in 2012, ongoing remediation and restoration efforts, and the effects of climate change and fluctuating water levels. Our team is excited to work on challenging remote sensing problems here in the St. Louis River estuary explore more of the local landscape, and work closely with the Habitat Work Group to provide updated habitat maps and change analysis that will be vital to their regional planning process. By automating this process, we hope to make future updated habitat maps an easier lift so that change analysis can occur more frequently. We also look forward to sharing our process and lessons learned with others in the reserve system who are working on their habitat maps.
Thank you for your interest in our project, and please reach out to me, Howard Veregin, or Kirsten Rhude with any questions or feedback.